Good morning, guys. It's your bro Richie Rich here. Today's video is now part 2 on Saleen. So without any further ado, let's get started. So the next part I'm on is the product. So this is basically like the different types of cars, and the first one is the current models for cars that are currently like around or available. I'd say, I don't know. So there's a current model, so it show the motor, power, torque, and the current weight. So let's do it. So there's a Saleen 302 Mustang, Saleen S1, Sport Truck, and Sport Truck XR. So Sport Truck XR. Oh, 5, sorry. There's also the GTX sedan. So, um, so for the motor for the Saleen 302 Mustang, it's got a 5 liter 302, well 305 V8, naturally aspirated and supercharged. It makes between 475 to 800 475 to 800 horsepower and 410 to 600 pound-feet of torque. 410 to 600 pound-feet of torque, 560 to 810 newton meters. Weighs 37.5 pounds, 1681 kilos. Now we got the S1, which I believe I talked about a couple days ago. I can't remember. It's got a 2.5 liter turbocharged motor. I believe it's an inline 4. I don't know. 450 horsepower and 350 pound-feet. 450 horsepower and 350 pound-feet. 470 newton meters of torque. Weighs 2685 pounds, 1218 kilos, which is pretty light for a small sports car like that. Next is the Sport Truck. It's got a 2.7 liter turbo V6. It's got both a 2.7. So it's got a 2.7 liter turbo and a 3.5 liter turbo, both V6s. Then we got a 4.9 liter, well 5 liter V8 302. Makes between 3 to 700 horsepower. So 300 to 700 horsepower, 410 to 600 pound-feet, 560 to 810 newton meters. Weighs between 4,069 to 5697 pounds, which is 1846 to 2584 kilos. Next is the Sport Truck XR, with essentially the same exact motors, but this time, wait, what? So 2.7, 3.5. It's got the same exact V6s and V8s. The only difference is that there's a supercharged version of the 5 liter V8. Makes between 340 to 700 horsepower and 400 to 600 pound-feet. 400 to 600 pound-feet, 540 to 810 newton meters. Curb weight is exactly the same. Next is the GTX sedan. So it had an AC induction motor. Not sure what motor it is, but I know it's a V8. Makes between 380 to nearly 700 horsepower. Next is the legacy models. This should be interesting. So from the 80s, so we got production car series and race specific cars. It's like the race versions of the standard cars. So from the 80s, we got the 84, 89 Saleen Mustang, 88 SA5. For that same year, the Sport Truck and the 89 SSC. Then for the race spec cars, we got the 85, 89 R model, then the 85, 89 R model, then the 87, 89 R model Sport Truck. Now the 90s. So we got the 90, 93 Saleen Mustang. Also from Saleen, we got the 90, 93 SC. What else? The 92 Sport Truck, 93 SA10, 94, 99 S351 Mustang, my most favorite Gen 4 Mustang. From that same year, we also got the Saleen SR, then the 96, 99 S281, which I quite like, Mustang. So 96, 99 S281, so S281, so that's 96, 99 S281, 98 SA15, and 98, 99 XP. Then we got the 9091 R model sport truck, 9093 R model, and the 9599 Saleen SR. Next, the 2000s. So we got the 2000 to 09 S281, 2000 2001 Saleen SR. For the same year, the XP. So 2009, so 2000 to 09 S281, and from 2000 to 01, we got both these as the Saleen SR and XP. Then the best one, the 2000 to 07 S7, the 03 SA20, 0405 S121 Focus, so 0405 S121 Focus, 0608 S330 0608 S331 S331 F150, the 07 S302 the 07 S302 Parnelli Jones edition, then the 0708 supercharged Harley Davidson F150, so 0708, then the 08 H281 SC Dan Gurney edition. From 08, and from the same year, we got the SMS 25th anniversary, then the 0809 S302, then so 0809 S302, then from 09 we got the S570 Challenger. Then for the race spec cars, we got the 2000 to 02 Saleen SR, then we got the 2000 to 07 Saleen S7R. Next we got is the best ones, the 2010s. And that's the only ones we got, no 2020s whatsoever, so just the 2010s and boom. So for 2010 and onwards, we got the S302, S302, 2010, 2014, so 2010, 2014, S570 Challenger. Then from 2010 we got both the S281 Mustang supercharged, so S281 supercharged Mustang from 2010. From the same year we got the SMS 460. From 2012 and onwards, the S620 Camaro. So S620 Camaro from 2012 and onwards. Then we got from 2013 both the SA30 and S351 Mustang. So 2013. Then from 2014 we got both. Then from 2014 we got both the S302 Saleen / George. So from 2014 we got the S302 Saleen / George Fulmer edition, and the 416, which is basically a modified Tesla, which is a bit dull. So 416. Then from 2015 we got, and onwards we got the GTX, and then from 2018 and onwards we got the S1. 2018 and onwards we got the S1. There's no racing editions of these cars whatsoever. Next, the special vehicles. Jeez, this is gonna be a long while. It's gonna take a while, but no, it's not too much. Alright, let's do it. So these are special vehicles made by Saleen, that were either non-production models, concept cars, or non-serialized versions. So their versions are like without the serial numbers. So these are from 1986 all the way up until 2008, 2009. So from 86 we got the 86 Ford Tempo, which is a concept. Then the 88 Triple S or Special Service Saleens. Saleen built his run on 14 cars from Dame Row Ford in Beavertown, Oregon. The dealership purchased the cars as special service vehicles or SSV. SSVs for law enforcement, so for like police patrol and all that kind of stuff for the cops and whatnot. Rather than selling them to the state, Dame Row sent them to Saleen. Next, the 8990 California Edition GT Saleens. Not serialized, these 50 cars. Not serialized, these 50 cars were built for. These 50 cars were built for Ford at these 50 cars were built for Ford at Sears Point Sears Point Raceway and picked up by the dealers from there. Then we got the 89 Seal Beach cop car in 1989. In 1989, Saleens approached by the SBPD, Seal Beach Police Department, to create a car that had the power, power suspension and braking that would give them an edge in pursuits. Only one car was ever made, only one, which was very, very rare. Next is from the same year the Eagle 1 giveaway cars. In both 89 and 1990, Eagle 1 purchased two special order Saleen hatchbacks each year that were used as promotional cars. One was given away to a randomly picked customer, and the other to the highest selling employee of the chief auto parts chain. Then we got the 9293 GT Sport by Steve Saleen himself, which is non-serialized. Then the 93 Triple R. This one-off S302s built for actor, comedian, and Saleen driver Tim Allen. So Tim Allen. Now we got 1994. We got the V6 Sport by Steve Saleen himself. In 1994, Saleen wanted to offer an entry level car that combined traditional Saleen equipment with a cheaper power plant. This model came with a supercharged V6 that was rated at 220 horsepower. I mean, it's not a V, but it's still light. Next is the 96 Ford Windstar. The Saleen Windstar is another one-off car built specific. So the Saleen Windstar is another one-off car built specifically for Tim Allen. So the Saleen Windstar is another one-off car built specifically. So the Saleen Windstar is another one-off car built specifically for Tim Allen. Then we got the 99 Ford Contour, which is basically a concept car. Then we got the 0204 Saleen / Bond Speed Thunderbird. Both Bond Speed and Saleen teamed up to build a special edition Thunderbird. Only special edition Thunderbird. Only 3 were produced before the projects canceled. Next, we got the 04 Mustang GTR. The Mustang GTR concepts produced by SSV, Saleen Special Vehicles, in Troy, Michigan, Oakland County, I think. So Troy, Oakland County, Michigan, I think, and was unveiled at the New York Auto Show by the legend himself, Kid Rock, which I saw yesterday on West Coast Customs, which is pretty damn cool. Where they modified a special Cadillac for him. Perfect. So New York Auto Show by Kid Rock. That's right, Kid Rock. Who's a legend. Then we got 2007, which you guys are gonna like this one as your childhood. Bumblebee and Barricade. Saleen built both the hero car, Bumblebee, which was a Camaro actually, and the villain car, Barricade, and the villain car Barricade for the 2007 movie Transformers, which I talked about last year. So yeah, Bumblebee was a Camaro, just to clarify, and Barricade was a Mustang. So for the 2007 movie Transformers. Now we got the 0708 Harley Davidson edition F-150. Saleen Troy produced the HD F-150 supercharged from FMC. The supercharged option features a Saleen Series 6 supercharger, dual stage, water to air, or it's supposed to be air to water intercooler, a 39 pound, almost 40 pound fuel injectors, quite light. High flow inlet tube, was supposed to be high flow intake system. Saleen power flash, performance calibration, and a performance air filter. Next is the 0708 S5S Raptor, which I'm not sure if I talked about. I think I did. I can't remember. So 0708 S5S Raptor. So yeah, S5S Raptor. This concept cars, this concept cars, so this concept cars, this concept car is intended as this concept car is intended as a competitor to the Lamborghini Gallardo and as a follow-on project to the Ford GT. Priced below 200 grand, the S5S Raptors positioned to compete with the best entry-level exotics from Ferrari, Lamborghini, and Aston Martin. So Ferrari, Lambo, and Aston Martin. Last but certainly not the very least, we got is the 0809 Sleeper GT Supercharged. The Sleeper Edition program, the Sleeper Edition programs a means to liquidate Mustang GTs that were for Gurney conversion. These were both Vista Blue and Performance White coupes. Next is Saleen Performance Parts. So, the aftermarket parts department of the company markets car parts and accessories such as custom wheels, exhaust systems, brakes, and other high performance parts. So we got superchargers first. So we got the Series 1. This was the first supercharger system created by Saleen, engineered with an Eaton Roots type supercharger in '98. And Series 2 launched in '01. The Series 2 superchargers a newer gen Eaton M90 Roots type. Then we got Series 3. This is a larger version of the Eaton supercharger, going from 90 CIF displacement to 112, which is cubic inches. Then we got the Series 4. The Series 4 switched from a Roots type to a twin screw type supercharger. This version had a displacement of 1.6 liters. Then we got Series 5. This marketed the first forced induction system developed entirely in-house by Saleen and designed around Lysham sourced compressor screws with a 2.3 liter displacement supercharger. Next, Series 6. This was very similar to the Series 5 supercharger with added boost pressure for more power. This supercharger is available in versions for the 0509 Mustang, 0408 F-150 5.4 liter truck, Ford Expedition, Lincoln Mark LT, and Navigator. Next, this one's a crazy name, Saleen Shaker Charger. A ram air intake system from the Mustang. It incorporated the Saleen Series 6 supercharger with a functional hood scoop system, borrowing its appearance from the S302 PJ. S302 PJ. This product's the result of design collaboration among Saleen's engineering interns in '07 and '08. Next is an iPod adapter, a factory installed option. It's available across all of Saleen's products line that provides for an integrated iPod connection to the radio head unit. Saleen also offered this option as an aftermarket installed product for their Speedlabs division. Next is the '05-'09 Mustang HID headlights. OEM DOT approved by Xenon headlights uh, offered by Saleen that fit '05-'09 Mustangs. As of early '07, these were the only OEM grade street legal HID headlights available for the Mustang. Then we got the Saleen Mustang Scenic Roof, available across Saleen's Mustang-based products. This compromises a glass full roof panel that replaces the traditional traditional Mustang coupe roof in lieu of a sunroof option. As Lieu is the French word. Liu, I don't know how you pronounce it. It's in French. Of sunroof option. This scenic roof's manufactured from tempered laminate glass and full certified across the U.S. NHTSA national it was a national, I think, National Highway Traffic Safety Administration standards. Then we got the Frost Touch scenic roof. This is a version of the scenic roof that contains smart glass, which has the ability to change from clear to opaque by flipping from clear to opaque by flipping a switch. Then we got the last one, Watts Link, which should be interesting. Developed in '07, Saleen designed a version of the popular Watts Link for '05-'09 Mustangs. And last but certainly not the very least, we got is Color Lab automotive paints. During the development of the Saleen SR in 1995, Saleen formed a strategic partnership with Base F BASF, which is a German multinational company and the largest chemical producer in the world. Headquarters is located in Ludwigshafen in Germany. So Ludwigshafen, Germany. During the development of the Saleen, Color Lab automotive paints. Sorry. During the development of the SR in '95, Saleen formed a strategic partnership with BASF that resulted in the development of unique paint color formations, not formations, sorry, color formulations coupled with advertising centered around Saleen products. During this time, the Saleen paint color, the Saleen paint color Mystic was formulated to give the color a chameleon-like effect. Last part I'll end there for now. In 2014, Saleen signed an agreement that made Base F, as I like to call it, the exclusive paint supplier for Saleen. So color supplier for Saleen. Okay, so that'll be for now. So for my next video, for my next and final video will be about motors. Well, not yet. So for my next video will be about motorsport. So that'll be it. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.